Hello and welcome to Patrick's Models and Transports. The Kleinbahn D120 locomotive is ready. We've done all. We've cleaned the pickups. We've lubricated the gears. We've reassembled everything as you've seen in the previous videos. We have a nice lubricated drive gear here using technical petroleum jelly. Now the last job we have to do before fitting the new spark arrestor chimney on there is we've got to lubricate the linkage and valve gear, and before doing that, let me just show you that the thing works very well. The front one is good, picks up, but it doesn't pick up so well. There you go, it also picks up with this battery. It prefers the rails, but I've tested it on the test track, and then we'll do a test. We'll do a final test as well. But it's really very good. Okay, so let's just do this quick job. You've seen me do this on other jobs, on other locomotives. Here I have a small plastic tub with some very normal sewing machine oil inside, and I'm going to use that to lubricate the kingpins, the linkage and everything else. And we might be wise and put the extra light right here on the rails. That way it won't go on a lamp, it won't fall off, it won't cause disasters. Okay, on we go. I use an old paper clip with some oil, very simple, and add a small drop. I don't use an oiling pen because honestly this is stuff that you really don't need very much oil. I might help myself with some of the linkage to move it out the roads using a toothpick just to move things around a bit. We want to get this thing here lubricated as much as possible, and I suppose better not to have my hands in the blinking video as usual. Some oil on there, oil on there. We might see if there's any more fluff around this. On the whole, this is a very good solid mechanism, very sound. The only weak point in my opinion are the pickups that touch the tires, because we know that the wheel tires are subject to picking up dirt from the track and oxidation. So that's the only weak point. So this requires regular cleaning. But the wheels are made of a material that doesn't tend to oxidize, so I would say Kleinbahn and mechanisms is very high quality. And I've always liked the rolling stock, and definitely I also like the locomotives. I mean, I've only got this one, which is a very basic locomotive. Yes, the chassis is the same, is the identical chassis and mechanism of the German 060 BR, maybe is it BR60, I don't remember. I can't remember right now if it's the BR60. Let me check on a computer here. Kleinbahn BR60 and check. Yes, it's the exact same mechanism as the Kleinbahn, which is BR80, which is also called the D100. So it's the same exact. So this is why this is not a realistic D120 or 99 class, but anyway, this is what it is, and we can't change that much. So I'm adding some oil. Wait a minute, let's just do this like that because it's easier. I'd like you to be able to see what I'm doing, of course, because there we go. Here it's easier to actually work with the thing. I want to get everything nice, and the bit of wire, in my opinion, is the best solution to apply the right quantity of oil without overdoing it. I could even get an oiling pen, but this system is quite easy to use in my opinion. I mean, we don't need gallons of oil on here. So let's just put it in the cradle, run a battery on it, spreads the oil around. So this weekend the layout's coming out. Let's take advantage of this quieter period, get some trains running, because as much as I enjoy doing maintenance and building videos, on the long run it's tiring, and I think we all want to see some action. I'm also planning in future to dedicate some time to some model kits I want to build, and of course we won't be going through them step by step because I don't suppose it's really interesting to see somebody cutting sprues and gluing things together, but I'll just show you my progress step by step, and so show you one of the linkage here is slightly bent, but it works, so I'm not fiddling with it. A bit more oil in there. Huh. That was not super straight, but that's not super straight, but I don't know if that's needing straightened or not. Let's just give it a twist. Straight enough. It's straight enough. Let's not fiddle around with things that are perfectly okay. If it works, don't meddle with it. If it doesn't work, fix it. That's the golden rule, but if it works, leave it and it will continue working. Applies to most things. So anyway, I was telling you I'm planning to make some model kits. I'm going to begin with some very small Zvezdas in 1/100 scale, which they're interesting because working at a very small scale, I could be maybe interesting to see how I do things, and the painting on those model kits. The painting is the most interesting part. So I'm planning to do some of that, and maybe in the weekly, I'm talking about the uploads, the model uploads, maybe alternate something railway related to something model kit related or whatever. Then I make plans, but then I never respect them. I always do something else. So to recap what's on this is finished, or practically finished, this locomotive. I'm working on the rail car, trailer car. So I've been doing bits and pieces there, and very soon I'm going to make a video on the progress, what I'm doing. I have to go around to the tool shop and buy some 1200 grade sandpaper because I'm out, and I'll be needing that to make the balsa roof. That spreads oil. Oh, this is a smashing wee locomotive. It's really good. Let's give it just another dab. Wee spot of oil there. And here as well, where it goes in and out of the plastic. There, that's done. That's nice. I think we're good. Let's get the battery on it again once more. Okay, very well. So there we are. Let's pop it on the rails a minute and maybe take this magnetic lamp off here. It might not be happy with that on there. Let's see if it's just going to go forward with by sticking this battery on here. It's just sort of lurching now, huh? It's good, huh? It works, it works. It's just bursting into 9 volt speed now, huh? But it's good, it's a good runner. And you'll see it on with the controller, it can go at really very low speed. It's a great crawler, it's a fantastic mechanism. And now it's doing 9 volt bursts, so we're quite high on the, maybe this isn't even full 9 volt anymore because I've tested it, but it's a really very nice locomotive. Oops. Okay, anyway, that was a quick test just to show you what it's capable of. Okay, very well. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, share the video, click notification bell, all the usual stuff. And of course, I've got some oil on the roof here. Let's wipe that off. And we're very close to the end of the work. Next video, we'll be fitting the spark arrestor. We'll do that together. We'll be using our old friend glue and glaze. Cheerio, and see you next time. Ciao ciao.